Saints Row the Third. This video clip is going to be about challenges, and this is the beginning part of the game. This is right after you would complete the first three or four of the beginning missions where you actually start the free roam. I've only done a couple activities. That was the Professor Yankees challenge, the easy and medium. And then the rest is just me running off, kind of completing all the challenges just to get ranked up. Right now I'm at a level 32. And my hourly income is 30,000 plus. So I've been making some mad money. I got 1.4 million right now. And like I said, basically just been working on the challenges, doing some of these challenges, are going to be a little bit of time put into them, basically getting, 500 multi-kills. That was like one of the last challenges I just got done finishing. Takes a lot of gang fights to get that many multi-kills, but going to talk about some of these challenges and how I got them. Understand that, this is just one man's way of completing this, and just some of the things that I did to got these challenges done, so you can possibly use some of the information and possibly help yourself out. Okay, so starting off with nut shots and headshots, kind of all tie together with several of the challenges. Now, obviously, getting nut shots and headshots can be done any way you seem fit, but the way I would got most of them was doing the Professor Yankees medium challenge. I just kept replaying it and building up money and working on headshots, nut shots, and in between, you get almost like 2,700 every time you do the challenge, and then go out and look for the Morning Star and taunt them. And in between that, I'm also doing compliments, and then once I taunt them, start a gang fight. Now, I had some comments. People mentioned that if you put your bullet damage all the way up so you don't take any bullet damage, you can go out and taunt gang members while a gang fight is going on. But I've never been able to get a gang member to do a taunt while they're shooting at me. That's just me, but this is just how I did them. So as I was doing the challenges, I've been, concentrating on the headshots, and then to get like multi-kills, 300 vehicles, and that you would start these gang fights and just work on some more headshots. So now, as far as stoppies, not much to say there. Just get a bike and drive around and do stoppies till you get your challenge complete. And then the same thing with the wheelies. Now, I would use the bike to go around a lot. Using the bike would also be very helpful for doing against the traffic oncoming lane. Just nice cruise control and just kind of that, just get max experience every time. But base jumping, if your crib's open with the helipad, just keep jumping off that to get it. That's the easiest way to do it. Or have your co-op partner put you up in a helicopter. I just happened to chip away at them while I was out and about doing things, and so I got those done. But again, if you got a co-op partner, just go out to the airport, do them out there, so you're not like there's no traffic and that kind of thing. The airport was a nice place to do a lot of things, but we'll get to that. Okay, the two-wheel distance, not a big thing, just as you see these expressway bridges or whatever, these little angle things, you can just get your car up and get two wheels and just drive along these edges as much as possible. So pretty much that's all I did is just, when I was going from one place to another, I try to get the two wheelies in. So, that's just one way of working on that challenge, and it worked out pretty good for me. So let's keep going. Okay, we've got the base jumping, like I was mentioning with the multi-kills. Just, when you're picking the gang fights, getting your Molotov cocktails, grenades, and the rocket launcher all, upgraded. When you get your Molotov cocktails upgraded, they'll blow a car up instantly, so that's a good way to get that done. And then, periodically doing the Yankees challenge and just out on the street and doing whatever, just grabbing people, using them as shields. So, okay, the car torpedo, basically, just if you got nitrous, it makes it a little better. You know, get your nitrous going and head it towards some parked cars, and it won't take long to get your car torpedo challenge done. I mean, near misses, not much needs to be said there. Power slides. Now, with power slides, just basically every time I was going someplace and doing something, I would just be constantly doing power slides, just getting it in there, and then I don't know. I didn't have to do anything special to get them because there was just so much stuff going on that I just got the power slides. But heading out to the airport with any good car with nitrous and just keep doing slides, I'm like getting that will happen real fast. You know, and then obviously doing wheelies. If you got the bike, you want to try to get the wheelies in there too. And I would also use the bike with the oncoming traffic. That worked out pretty good. I don't think much needs to be said about running over people. Okay, the windshield cannon is probably one of the frustrating ones. It seems like anytime you want to do a windshield cannon, you just can't. I'm like, you just bash things and it just never happens. And eventually it winds up doing. But these areas where these expressways start, there's like a big drop off here. So if you can hit the center medium right here, it'll send you flying down there and give you like maximum droppage of footage. So if you can make the windshield cannon happen, these are good spots to do it in. But the problem is it just you're going to put a little bit of time in to get those windshield cannons. Probably one of the more annoying of the challenges. Okay. As you can see, I got 33 out of 33 done there. And wheelies, run over people, car surfing. Okay, when it comes to the vehicle surfing, I just had my co-op partner in there. We were out at the airport doing some base jumps or whatever, and I'd just get in a vehicle with him and just cruise around the runways and got the vehicle surfing in. It's not too tough, maybe a little time consuming, but that's about it. Okay, like I mentioned about the gang taunts, that one gentleman said that if you had your bullet damage up, you just go out there, and even if they're a wanted level, you can still get your taunts in, but that didn't work for me. The way I did it is I'd just be at a store or a crib or doing in between challenges. I would just do the gang taunts and got them that way. But like if there's some gang members right by a store, you can taunt them, run into the store, come back out, and then taunt them again, and get your taunts in that way. And then also not to forget to get some compliments in there too, because later on you're going to need to get 50 compliments in there. So just keep working on both of those. Okay, big air, basically if you're doing the jumps, you're going to get this, but if you're not, just wherever you can get some air, get them done. If not, go to the airport and use those solar panels out there. You'll definitely get your distance in there. Streaking, much needs to be said there. You don't have to get it all in one shot. Basically, when you get up in the upper levels, the time gets a little tight, but you can just keep replaying it till you get your 600 seconds, and that'll take care of that challenge. Okay, the store robbed. My first challenge video, I put that you couldn't rob a store if you owned it, but that's not true. Basically, if you own the stores, it makes your life a lot easier. So, like with this store right here, I own it. I can go in, rob it, and then come right back out with 3 stars, walk right back in and lose the heat. So, any of the friendly fires are real easy to do the rob challenge, and as you can see, I get 3 stars, run back in, done, no problem, easy peasy. You just keep on trucking. Heads up, don't try robbing the plastic surgeons, never work, so don't even bother trying. Hopefully that makes your life a little easier. And so yes, you can rob the stores after you own them, and to be honest, it's actually easier if you own them. So by all means, go ahead and own the stores. But like I said, stay away from the plastic surgeons. You can't really rob them. Okay, moving on. Hostage. Okay, while I was running around the game, I would just look for cars that had people in it, start the hostage and head to the destination I was heading in, and then I would like get to where I'm going plus get a hostage done. But you don't have to complete a hostage once you start it. Once you start a hostage, you can stop the car, let the passenger get out, and it'll stop it, and you'll still get recorded for it. So I kind of hung out right in our first crib there. There's always a lot of traffic there, so I would start the hostage, do a power slide, let the person get out. It'll go from 3 stars to 1 star, and go in the house, lose the heat, come back, and just continue doing that till I got my 50 hostages. So, and then like this time I did some of that, but I also did it as I was heading to like different places. I'm like, oh, okay, I want to go back to Professor Janke, so I'll jack a car, do a hostage as I'm driving to that direction. And like I was saying, with the mascot kills, if you're killing time at Professor Yankees, you're going to get these, but they're always, all over the street, so it's not a big deal. Jacking 250 cars, not much needs to be said there. Just keep on doing the Bo Dukes and get that in. Okay, 25 tanks, basically, if you got a co-op partner, they'll call in a tank or that effect. If not, go to the military base, start picking a fight, get 5 stars, the tank will come, and just keep picking a fight and keeping the stars up until you get your 25 tank kills in. Destroying 25 boats, to me, I don't know, I've never been on the water that much or seen 25 boats, but I would just go to the crib that you own. There's always 2 boats out there. I would just go out there, blow them up, save the game, reload, and repeat that process till I got all 25 boats. And the helicopters, same thing. I mean, if you're picking the gang fights and you're working on your headshots and all that, you're getting your multi-kills, you're going to have wanted levels, the helicopters are going to come. So really getting 60 helicopter kills is not going to be an issue. It also, as you're getting like specialist kills and that kind of thing. So, and if you're doing all your gang stuff, you're going to destroy 300 cars. So, that's a gimme. And then obviously grenade kills, no big deal there. So these are the 3 challenges I have left. The distance traveled, I don't really see an issue there. And obviously the gangs will get done when we start, completing the game. So that was most of the challenges. And I hope some of that information helped you out. So just remember that you want to get these challenges done before completing the game. And then the next set of challenges will open up after the Stag Initiative, I think. But somewhere in the game, the other challenges will open up. Get them all done before completing the game. That'll definitely be a big help. And then as far as like I mentioned about robbing the stores, own them first. It definitely makes your life a little easier. And then, like I said, it's up to you how you want to get your headshots, nut shots, your gang taunts and all that. It's just the way I did it. I had a lot of time in between waiting for my co-op partner, so I would just do things to get myself ranked up. And like I mentioned, I'm at level 32, and we're pretty much at the beginning part of the game. So I'm kind of jacked up. I got level 4 weapons, grenades, everything's all maxed out. So all I got to do is buy my upgrades as they become available with the higher respect. So just check out the next video for the other challenges that open up later in the game. And hopefully some of this information helps you out. And if you're digging this stuff, thumbs up would be cool. And then, like I mentioned, check out the other video for the other challenges and some of that information. I've also had some requests about shortcuts, a little bit of info on that in the next video too. So like I mentioned, I hope this stuff helps you out, and we'll see you next time.